Hey, what's going on? My name is Jim Shirley, and I am going to show you how to fix this error that you may have gotten recently when you opened up your Openclaw. Okay, it says OAuth token refresh failed for OpenAI Codex. Okay, so for those of you who are like me, who basically set this all up and using OpenAI's Codex as your brains basically for your Openclaw, well, Openclaw is changing all the time. Recently, some stuff changed, and sometimes what happens is your API key gets cycled and gets out of date, and then basically you cannot connect. You have no brain in your Openclaw anymore. All right, so let's give it back its brain. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's not too hard. It's not too technical, but we are going to have to get into the terminal, and you're probably going to have to copy and paste some commands. All right, it's nothing more than a couple of sentences, okay? So let's do this. Let's jump over to the terminal, and we are just going to, I guess you might as well just get used to doing this kind of stuff, right? Openclaw gateway status. All right, so this is gonna check things. If you are offline right now because of this error, then you're gonna probably see an error like this, where it's like no provider plugins found. This is just like a new thing they've introduced in March, the connection to the plugins and the lookup for that. So it's no big deal. We can easily fix this, but it does kind of confirm when you type this in that you're not online right now. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into the onboarding for Openclaw. We're going to just go straight into OpenAI setup, and we're going to choose a couple of options in there. I want you to follow along kind of closely with this though, because if we mess it up and we kind of reset everything, then we can kind of lose all the Openclaw stuff you've already done. So we don't want to do that. Just follow me along, and let's get this going. So let me jump over here and get into a new terminal window, clear everything out. Okay, so I hope you can see this. All right, so this is the part where we're going to get fancy. We're going to go auth choice. All right, and then OpenAI Codex. So you can kind of see what's happening here. It's just we're getting into the terminal, we're getting fancy, and it's just saying in the onboard, let's just jump right to the Codex part. Okay, so let's hit go on that. I'm just going to hit the enter. All right. You do have to spell stuff right, I guess. Man, this is like English class. Okay, so there you go. What do you know? We spell it right and it works. Now, what it's going to do, so like I said, it jumps you through some of the onboarding process, but not all of it. Okay, so it's still going to ask you, you know you're taking on some risks, right? We're just going to say yes to that. And then the second question is, what onboarding mode? I like to go manual on this. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to use existing values or update values. What we are not going to do not do this, is say reset. Okay. Because if we hit reset here, then that's just going to kind of blow everything up in your existing Openclaw. Okay. So we want to just update values. You could choose the first one too. Doesn't matter. Okay, and then what we want to do is just say local there. This is on a VPS for me. Okay, and I'm in the VPS now. All right, so that's all fine. Just hitting enter. Okay, so now we're back to where you were when you first set up your Openclaw, which using this particular approach is we just take this URL. Okay. And this is for you if you used OpenAI Codex, right, to get set up. If you didn't and you want to use OpenAI Codex, this is a good way to do it. So I recommend it, especially if you're an OpenAI subscriber, the $20 a month plan. This makes it so that your Openclaw brain is OpenAI's latest model, and you've got a ton of credits. Like I use this thing quite a bit, and my weekly allocation, like I barely have used 50% of the credits. So, and I've got a full team of people doing stuff, or agents. So I've been really happy with it so far. So what you do, type that link in, go ahead and authenticate everything for yourself. Okay. Okay, so you got all signed in, and then that basically is going to, OpenAI is going to generate a Codex authorization page with a link for you, okay? It's gonna just open like this. It'll say something like site can't be reached, whatever browser you use, okay? And then you can basically just copy this whole thing and paste it into your terminal, all right? So it says paste the redirect URL, boom, okay, and then you'll be off and running, okay? So that's what you do there, all right? Hit enter, it's gonna just show you your port. Loop back, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave that. Token, I'm just gonna say enter, tail scale off, enter, okay, blank to generate, configure chat channels now. So this is where you've skipped ahead in the onboarding process, but we still kind of end up having to finish the rest of the onboarding. But since we didn't reset anything, since we're using our existing Openclaw, we don't need to reset up Telegram or WhatsApp or any of that stuff. It's already all done. Okay, we're just rewiring the brain. So I'm gonna say no here, no need to redirect or reset up our channels. No need to do any new skills right now. Okay, do we need any more hooks? No, not right now. Okay, and I'm gonna say, yeah, go ahead and install the gateway service. Now what's gonna happen is there's already a gateway service there. So it's just gonna say, oh, there's already one there. And I'll say node, let's do that. And then it's gonna ask me if I want to restart. Okay, so we do need to restart. So go ahead and do that. Okay, and boom. That is it. So now your Openclaw is going to have a brain again, okay? So now we can hatch it. All right, so go ahead and say that. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to just create a new tab in your terminal or open a new terminal window, okay? And then, so I've done that here. Just make sure you're in your VPS if you need to do that. So you're logged in there. If it's local, that's fine too. Just make sure you're to the place where your Openclaw install exists, all right? And then what we're gonna do is just Openclaw dashboard, all right? And then this sets off some of the stuff that you're already familiar with, okay? So this is the one where basically we first need to just copy our commands here to get everything going on the local machine to make that connection between your local and your VPS, okay? So I just went ahead and typed that in, but it's the SSH, right? So you're gonna see that in your list. Mine's blurred out. So you put in that SSH-in-L and then connect everything to VPS if you're doing that kind of connection, all right? And once you've done that in a terminal window that's not connected to your VPS, like a terminal that's local, right, then you're going to be good to go. And then you just come back over here and you want to grab the one here. I'll just show it, but one that says then open localhost and it has the token at the end. So grab that, hit paste. And so then that's just going to reconnect you back to your Openclaw dashboard. All right. Now, what I do recommend here once you get in is to just ask Openclaw about setting up a fallback situation so that if this kind of thing happens in the future, you have a plan in the background. Openclaw knows a plan to execute to connect you to a different brain for the AI. So if something happens to your API key, then no problem. You just basically have a fallback plan which will connect you to like Google Gemini, for example, okay? So that's the thing that I recommend here. Set up that fallback. I'll create a different video just walking through how to do that. But in the meantime, between now and that video, I just recommend that you kind of get yourself set up on Gemini if you're not already, or Grok or Minimax, something like that that you're just going to use as a backup, and just kind of set up your account, right? I hope this has all helped you out. It's a pretty easy fix, and you know, this kind of stuff's gonna happen, right? We're kind of on the bleeding edge of new technology and AI. So if you liked this and it was helpful, then please give it a like. If you've got any questions, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. I'm not a tech genius with any of this stuff, and we'll get you set up those as best I can. And yeah, if you want more of this kind of thing, then hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.